Hello, I am here at the ITMI office where Steve and Kent are getting ready to leave for Uganda and South Sudan tomorrow. So let's see what they've got going on.
Howdy, good to see you. Thanks for joining us as we try to get ready to take off for South Sudan and Uganda. You know, many years ago, ITMI was created by the Lord leading Bill Bathman to serve and empower godly nationals. And so Bill has always tried to resource them in all sorts of ways, whether it's training, mentorship, whether it's leadership development, teaching, or even just resources. And one of the things we get a joy doing is we get to be mules. We get to carry stuff that either our partners can't get, or it's too expensive, or if they were able to get it, it's just of such low quality it doesn't make sense. And some of the things that we're going to take this trip to Uganda and to South Sudan are here before you. I'd like to maybe share with you. This is extra special to me because Kuwaiti, our partner in Uganda, has built a ministry going into the prisons and creating what's called portable Bible schools. Imagine being locked up for a long, long time and not being able to get your hands on things to read, things to study, any way to progress. Kuwaiti actually gives these men an opportunity to get a degree, to get a certificate in biblical studies. And so the problem is they're having 200 and 300 people come, and Kuwaiti's voice doesn't hold up. So we're taking a small portable sound system. Mike and Charlotte, we appreciate you helping us do that because we think this will be really, really, really nice. One of the neat things about this is Kuwaiti doesn't have a vehicle, so he has to carry everything on public transportation as he goes across the lake on an outboard boat. And so he really can't carry a lot of stuff. Well, there we go. And when he's going, we'll get it in a minute. There we go. So he can carry this. He can carry this, and then he can get on the public transportation and go into the prison, open it up, plug the wires in, and he's ready to go. So we're really excited about helping him be able to communicate the gospel and to teach all of these prisoners so that they can know about Christ. Something else is one of our partners in South Sudan had their laptop stolen, and the Lord's blessed us with a partner that gets these off-lease business laptops, reconditions them, and then sells them to us for what they have in them. So we're able to take laptops so that they can our partners can communicate, so that they can prepare lessons, so they can do all kinds of things. One last thing I'm going to show you right now is the projectors. More and more, they're getting opportunities to show movies, the Jesus film, the Passion of Christ, other videos that share the gospel, but also they use these for teaching. And so we're able to get some reconditioned projectors that also were used in a business, and we're really grateful to be able to take those over. Kent, why don't you share a little bit about these audio Bibles and why they're so important?
Last year, you can see the audio Bibles here. The audio Bibles during our Christmas catalog were sold in the Christmas catalog, and many of you bought an audio Bible. These audio Bibles are going over this time to Uganda. We're going to give them to Kuwaiti, our missionary partner there, and he has a number of people both at International School of Missions and some of the prisons where he will be giving the audio Bibles. We will be giving these with Kuwaiti while we're there. And as you can see on the back, there's a little solar panel. So they're charged by the sun. And you can also see down below here, perhaps, they are in English. The Bible is in English, in Lugandan, and there's also a mini Bible college on the audio Bible. So there's many tools here that somebody can use in Uganda.
That is awesome.
They also actually have a little light, and you'll see maybe a light that will come on. Whoop.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness. The book of Psalms, book 1, Psalms 1 through 41.
That is very cool. They're going to love that.
According to Matthew, chapter 1. This is the genealogy of Jesus.
Let him hear what Luganda sounds like. Explain what you're doing.
Jesus, the Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham.
As you scroll through, it'll go through the English
Isaac,
version of the
Jacob,
Bible,
Jacob,
5 books at a
book
time.
of Genesis, chapter 1. In the beginning.
And as you now hear, it has switched from the English Bible to the Lugandan Bible. And again, as you flip through, you can flip through by the chapter. You can flip through by the book, every 5 books, or to the next language.
What else are we bringing?
Over here next to Steve, we have a light. And many of you know from last year when Steve and I were there in South Sudan, Juba, does not have electricity. And these little lights are just a valuable tool for our missionaries to both give to widowers. But this time we're also going to give them to our missionary partners, Vicky Waraka and Lazarus, and they'll be able to walk around with the light and hang the light within their room. And the light is, again, as you can see, solar. A solar light with various shades of darkness and light.
Wow, so they'll be able to study the Bible, do their reading.
Many of the families don't read at night because they don't have any way to see other than a candle, and we think that this gives them an opportunity to study the Bible and practice their ABCs and their 1, 2, 3s, and this is something that Kent found. And the great thing is you let the air out of it, and it collapses down, and so you can transport them. And any of you who have done any kind of traveling know that the airlines are making it tougher and tougher for us to get items over there because of weight limits, and so things like this are very, very beneficial. Can you share a little bit about the salt material?
Again, as you can see, the salt book here has actually 5 different books. This one, as you can see, is not in English and is not in Spanish. That's Arabic. Our partners in South Sudan speak Arabic, and by providing this tool for them to use there, they can share this book with them both in Arabic and in English. This Arabic book was recently done by In Touch Mission. Again, a donation provided by you all was able for us to have this Arabic salt book done, which will become a very, very good tool both in South Sudan and other countries.
One of our goals is to talk to a gentleman that's willing to take the Arabic salt into Saudi Arabia and into Syria and into Jordan, because these are places that he's already been and been able to live and to move about, and he's willing and ready to go and do some underground ministry in those places. Some of the other things we do is, again, because mosquitoes are so bad, we located these lights, these particular lights. Of course, there's an LED. You can hang it up, and you can also turn on. You probably can't see very well because it's not dark enough, but inside here is a small bug zapper, and so we hope that these will be able to be used to zap the mosquitoes and maybe keep the malaria down as much as we can there in the homes, in the bedrooms of our partners. Something that we didn't buy that we're really, really grateful for is there's a dear precious widow in our church. Her name is Edie, and Edie says, I can't do much, but she says I can sew. And so she gets material and she makes these homemade bags that we're able to take over to our partners who would never be able to buy something like this. And they're very, very well made. They're very durable, and they would never have something as nice as that. Our partner in India, Taru, loves her so much that she's used and washed and used and washed and used and washed it to the place where it's almost completely faded, but she won't give it up because it's so helpful for her carrying things around. One other thing is our partners said, please help us print some material, and we found out how expensive it is to get printing done in South Sudan, so that the best way for us to do it is they can buy paper, but it's difficult to get the printing done. So we're taking a small laser printer and some extra cartridges, and they'll be able to print their own Sunday school material, their own leadership material, their own discipleship material, and hopefully Lazarus, our partner there, will be able to use it in the school that he's created to help the adults that have never had a chance to go to school, so they'll be able to use it for exercises and things like that. So again, we're really excited about empowering and helping them. Can't share some of the fun things that we're taking.
Are these flip-flops for you to wear while you're there?
Go ahead.
The flip-flops were something that we picked up as lightweight, easy to transport, and it's a small token, a small gift to some of the people in South Sudan that would never have something like that. And so to have a bright, flowery, brightly colored shoe would be something that would be very exciting for them.
You know, kids in America like glitter. Well, kids in Africa like glitter too. So you can see by the stickers, there's all kinds of stickers and glitter that are just fantastic little things that can be shared with the children in Africa and Uganda and South Sudan. One other thing that some donors have provided to us is this. This is called a mission soccer ball. We will take one to Uganda and one to South Sudan, and the soccer ball will have the salvation story on it. It might also have the 10 Commandments on it. A great way for the children of both Uganda and South Sudan to share the gospel while playing.
All right, and where is all this stuff going to go? How are you going to get it over there?
Well, this trip we're taking at least 3 of these tubs. They're tubs that we get at the local hardware store. We load them up. The beauty of these is they're sturdy. We put the lids on. We're able to zip tie them down, write our name on it. And the great thing is once we get there and they use this, we can leave the tubs, allow them to keep them. They put papers and books and documents in them because it keeps all the bugs and termites from eating all of the paper.
Any last words before you guys take off tomorrow night?
We just want to say thank you again, because we couldn't do this without your help. We couldn't take these things. We couldn't resource. We couldn't empower them the way we can with your help. And so thank you very much for allowing us. We'll carry the load getting this over there. Our partners will carry the load using it and in evangelism and discipleship. And if you'll continue to do your part, the 3 of us together perform a bond that is not easily broken. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Pray for us as we travel. Pray for us as we minister, that we'll have the right truth to share at the right time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.